Hello and welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to show you how I did this natural makeup look. This is something that you can do every day, very effortless, simple, a very smudgy nude lip. And let's get started to show how I did this. So I've already moisturized and primed my face with a sunscreen also on top of my moisturizer, and I'm going ahead with a mix of two tints by Maybelline, number 5 and number 3. So the mix of these two colors gives the right coverage for me, gives the right tone for me that my skin has. My skin tone is neutral, it's neither warm nor pink, so the mix of these two colors is perfect. And I'm taking a very little amount, okay, one drop of each, and that is enough to cover the entire face of mine. I consider myself as someone with a huge face. I have a big oblong face structure, so two drops is enough for a light coverage. On top of it, I am going with pack concealer, cream concealer, and it is in the shade Sheesham, and I am concealing my under eyes using a brush. So just a very slight dip in the pot, and that is enough because this cream finish concealer has quite a lot of coverage, which is good for a daytime use. And I would say it's like medium to full. You can build it, but it is pretty lightweight and gives a decent coverage. So Sheesham is slightly yellow toned and is good to highlight your under eyes very subtly. So I'm doing the same for my other side. I wear spectacles on a daily basis, which is why I have very stubborn, marks on the bridge of my nose, and it's sometimes it's difficult to get rid of that pigmentation. And I'm trying to blend it very subtly. I'm not putting pressure on the brush. I'm just doing it very with a light hand and trying to blend in everything seamlessly, trying to cover with whatever is left on the brush. I'm trying to cover with uh, that barely any product with I'm trying to conceal the dry acne marks that I have on my face. The largest one, which is there on my forehead, is difficult to cover because that is kind of a pit because I popped it out, my bad, and it left a huge hole on my forehead. Let me know if you guys have any advice on how can I get rid of the pit that this acne has left on my forehead. The mark has lightened, but the pit is still there. Moving on, I'm using a lighter color concealer because I feel that I need some brightness under the eyes, because I'm doing quite a lot of, the look is very bare and nude. So if I have some brightness under the eyes, it is going to make me look a little more fresher. So I'm going ahead with this Swiss Beauty liquid to cream concealer. I think it's a liquid concealer. And this the shade number is number 3, and that's a good color for highlight. It's slightly lighter than the pack color. So this is a good color to brighten up the under eyes. And if you're in NC25 or NC30, this color would look good on you. It would create a good highlight under the eyes, and it's pretty long lasting, doesn't crease, stays the entire day once it's on. So this has been one of my favorites since quite some time now, and I believe they have come up with some new formulation, and they have some new names for these concealers. Um, I found it in Amazon, or sorry, Nykaa, and I ordered it. I haven't yet received them. So I would surely do a review on the new ones. So I'm going ahead with my brows. And today I'm using the Nykaa brow pencil. It has a spoolie on one side and the brow pencil on the other. This is probably the shade number dark brown. I will mention all the shades in detail in the description bar, so go check them out. And And I'll also leave the links so that you can go purchase them. And I'm doing my brows with a very, very light hand. This is quite pigmented, but it's not as soft. It is quite waxy, so it doesn't smudge and move around. So once it's on my brows, it stays the entire day. So uh, I would say that this is a good brow pencil, the Nykaa brow pencil. I really love it. So doing the same on the other side of my brows, and very light-handed strokes just to fill in the sparse parts of my brows where I have lost some hair, and creating some light strokes. And later I blend all these strokes using the spoolie over the strokes that I've just created. So I like to keep my brows bushy. It gives you a more youthful look, I feel. You know, I don't really appreciate very thin brows, probably for my face personally, because I have a large face. So, a boy brow or a bushy brow makes it a little more um, youthful and interesting to look at. Now, moving on to my lipstick, I'm using a shade called Nude Vibes, and it's by Sugar. It's very, very matte, very, very beautiful, peachy nude color. And I'm not using a lip pencil for a reason here. The look that I'm going for is a very smudged look. It's like that effortless chic Parisian look where it looks like you haven't put much effort, and the lipstick is just there. You didn't quite uh, do anything to outline your lips, and it's a very carefree, effortless chic look. So I'm using the same lipstick to do my blush. So whatever excess is on my lips, I'm taking it and putting on my cheeks so that I have a very monochromatic look throughout my face. It's uh, very, minimal, monochromatic, natural vibe that gives you that French, effortless, chic look. So that's the look that I have in mind for this video. That was my inspiration. And now that I have the base color on, I'm going to, you know, make sure everything is well blended and looks pretty natural. And going back with the lipstick just a little more so that I can intensify the color a little, because I took a lot off while doing my cheeks. So I'm going ahead and blending it with my fingers just to create that feathered effect, as if you've been just kissed, or you have that very smudged outline kind of a lip, taking a little more on my cheeks, intensifying the color on my cheeks, and whatever is going out of my lip line, I'm trying to clean it up with the edge of my nails. So that is one tip, which is effortless, simple. You can do it anywhere, on the go, in the car, wherever. So now going on with the final step, which is setting everything with a powder. I even powder my lips because that locks in the color for really, really long time, and it gives that blurred effect on the lips, which I love. So I'm using the L'Oreal um, powder foundation, and with a very light hand setting everything, all the cream products together, and that gives a very nice matte look, which looks fresh and very effortless. Okay, that doesn't look like you have makeup on, but you have something on. So setting my forehead, also taking a little on my neck so that my neck and my face don't look two different colors, and it's done. And lastly, I'm doing a small little spritz of this moisturizing spray that I've recently bought from Quench. I really love it. It's very moisturizing. And there you have this effortless, natural nude kind of no makeup and very, very basic makeup that you can do every single day. Barely took me 15 minutes because I was filming. And there you have it. Absolutely doable everyday makeup. If you liked it, please subscribe and like the like button.